Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlie and this is Dot Grid Prayers. First, let's take a few seconds to appreciate the new nails. And today we are setting up our journal for March. I'm going to flip through February. So February was of course Valentine's Day inspired with the beautiful Harvest Blooms PET tape from the washi tape shop and just some of these kind of sweet romantic colours to tie that all together. The habit tracker has been working really well, and I've actually found that having a dot pen has been super helpful to complete this. I love this edge with the cutout around the flowers, my verses pages, and my vision for February. So this is something that has been super helpful in the last 2 months, so definitely going to carry that on. A few more journaling pages. I went to the Stray Kids movie for their concert. I have joined a Bible study this year as well, and so have a few pages on that, and then have been really intentional about taking some notes for some of the books I've been reading. But now let's get into March, and I am using this beautiful washi tape from the washi tape shop, which is the gilded Daffodil set. I can't remember the name, I'll put that in there. March being my birthday month, I wanted to do something a little bit special and just really embrace being a little bit extra this month. And with daffodils being the March birthday flower, I thought that was a really great way to utilize that washi tape. So for March this year, I am doing a waterfall page style. So having each section being cut at a different page. So my cover page starts a bit shorter, but this is also why this time I have decided to make my cover across the 2 pages so that I can fully embrace that. And I had this idea to use the washi to fill out the shapes because I'm doing more of a serif kind of bold classic font this time, so that took a wee while. This whole setup took me about 2.5 hours or just under. So as you can see here, I am just going over and outlining some of those letters to give me a better idea of where I'm cutting so that I can cut the bolder spots out so that those are going to be the washi tape. And I am super happy with how that came out. And as you can see, that has worked really well. And I'll go back in with my pen to fill in the extra parts and bars of those letters. This cover page was definitely the most time intensive setup, and it was mostly down to the title there, but also just kind of figuring out where I wanted to take things and a lot of kind of mix and match. And I've also got a scripture from James 1 on the left of the spread as well. So I started off putting the washi tape across the top there and then questioned why I had stopped it instead of going all the way across. So changed my mind and put the washi all the way across that spread, which I think worked really well in the end because I had been a little bit concerned that it just looked abrupt. And I'm really happy with the decision. Now, using some more of those stickers, I did just kind of play with these and their placement as I went. So when I put them down initially, I didn't actually put them down very solidly just because I wasn't quite set on if I was actually going to use them. And then I decided that the space below the March on the right needed a little something. So I took a Polaroid selfie of me as I am about to turn 34 on Monday. So wanted to just kind of capture the moment that I am now and the new season that I'm in. So added that in and then got into writing out that scripture just with a black gel pen, and then incorporating some gold as well for a few of the key words there to really emphasize God's goodness. And so it was joy, endurance, and wisdom, for which we can seek God, and He will never rebuke us for that. That is the cover page done. Moving on to the monthly spread, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't transfer some of that gold gel pen. I think basically my monthly log is always just going to be the full calendar spread, as that works well for me and suits my current season, and just preparing the rest of those waterfall pages and just trimming those up so that you can see where they lie and being able to see below them. And so each of those is 1 centimeter or 2 dot grid squares across, and using my mild pink, it's kind of like a dusty pink Mildliner, to outline the grid spaces on my page, and then using a Tombow for those numbers, and then back to my black gel pen for the title and the days for the week, as well as filling in the squares. This month I decided that I would really lean into the black that was used in the washi tape. So usually I don't tend to use black pens. I have been enjoying using a grey one actually for February, but each month kind of ties into what the theme is and what feels appropriate for that. Just adding in some more of those pre-cut stickers, and then decided to flip the washi tape to just frame the base of the calendar there, just to fill that space, and trimmed down a small section of it to just keep that outline. Trimming those corners with my page rounder, and because I added some gold dots around the title, I just wanted to protect those pages again. Moving on to habits, focus, and gratitude. And I always find it so much easier to work backwards when I'm adding my dates for my habit tracker, because then I know for certain that I have definitely got enough room, and then can just tweak the size of my sections. And I did actually go in after the fact and rule in my weekend lines as well. That just helps me to place where all my days are, and then using my Tombow pen 020 to put a line separator and then second line highlights as well for my focus section, and then using that black gel pen to outline my titles. These ones were a little more squished just to fit the space, but still the same style as the main headers. And then I decided that I would actually use one of my Tombows to go in and fill in some of the spaces, which was the N35, which is quite a dark grey, but it's just a little bit softer than the black. And then using my 716 Tombow to second line highlight for my gratitude page. And this page is always so key for me to just remember to embrace the small things that bring me joy, or even the big things, and just really capturing what has been going on at that time during the month. And this I just fill out as I go. Moving on to the next section, and this is my March vision spread, and I decided I wanted to use some of my gold washi tape to frame the edge of the tab there, and just making sure I didn't have anything stuck to it. And this just helps to break out the sections. In one of the earlier sections I did use a rose gold foil washi as well, which I trimmed down so that it wouldn't overlap the monthly log as much. For this spread, I decided I would do the same as the cover page, so going through and outlining all of my letters first with my gel pen, and then back in with the washi tape to fill that space afterwards. I added in a few more little dots as they are also throughout the washi tape design, so just tying that in together, and then onto our final spread, which is my scripture and verses from the Bible. And for these ones, I just wanted to keep it really simple and put that washi tape across the edge of just one of the pages for it, just to tie them together. And you can actually see that washi from the tabs as well, which is really nice. And these ones, because I fill them up with daily verses, I need as much space as possible to keep them, to fill them up. And then of course using my page or corner punch just to trim those corners. And it's really helpful keeping the tape square sometimes, just so that it aligns properly in the punch. And again, back with my gel pen to outline, and then using the N35 to fill that in afterwards. On the second page, I did just use the N35 to write the letters, like outline and fill, and I can notice the difference. The edge isn't quite as crisp, so I may go back in later if I can be bothered to go around that with the pen, but we'll see if it annoys me enough. It's really key to make sure that you give enough space or time for some pens to dry, so just made sure that I had got rid of all my pencil marks after the black gel pen had dried. And now time for the final flip through. Welcome to my March birthday spread for 2026. I love that cover and how those letters came out with the washi, the full monthly log calendar spread, my habits and my focus pages. Really love how that all tied together and keeping it a little bit more simple. And then moving on to my March vision page, and love the detail of that washi. And I think this one worked a little better than the cover because those letters are just slightly bigger. So you get a bit more of the washi tape, which is really cool, and really get to see that gilding that comes through. And then the gratitude page, I have since gone through and added some extra stickers down the middle of those spreads just to really liven it up. Love that gold washi to frame the edges, as well as my scripture pages. So super simple in using all the washi, but it is so effective. That is my journal for March 2026. In the comments, let me know, what do you like to do to celebrate your birthday? Please like and subscribe, as it means that I get to keep doing this. And as always, happy journaling.